Y'all, if only y'all knew how many times I didn't record this. Anyways, let's get into it. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alexis, and I cannot believe I'm actually doing this. Like, for real, this has been a labor of love, and it is something that I've wanted to do for a while now, but I've only now worked up the courage to follow through. For anyone that knows me well, they know I love to have authentic conversations. I don't do shallow very well. Yeah, I like to talk about real life in a very real way. And I've only now come to recognize that as a passion. Um, I'd always say there's nothing that I would do for free. Like there's nothing that I like that much. And I was always like envious of people that had like a passion. I thought that that was such a blessing to have and to know your purpose and to feel like I'm doing this because of this. Um, but yeah, I have come to recognize that talking is absolutely a passion. So yeah, that counts and it's mine. So I'm really excited about that. And that is exactly what this channel is for me to talk and have real conversations with people or with myself in front of people. All right, so let me just introduce you quickly to who I am, give you a brief backstory. Like I said, my name is Alexis. For those of you that are listening, I am a Black woman. I am 33 and I have many different titles. I am a new mom. I have an 18-month-old beautiful baby girl. I am a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm an aunt. I'm a niece. I'm a cousin. I'm a friend to many. To many, not to all. I am an almost divorcee. I'll talk about more of that later. I am an architect by trade, but I like to say I'm a conversationalist by passion, and that's my tagline. Yes, hope it sticks. And I want to talk about all of those roles because each and every one of them, in one way or another, be giving your girl the business. And I'm not the only one. And so, yeah, I want to talk about the reality of living life with all of those titles and the ups, the downs, the ins and outs, all the hardships, the joys too, but also the hardships. Because I believe that there is healing at the intersection of our struggles. And yes, that is absolutely a quotable by yours truly. But yeah, there is something that is so comforting and freeing and liberating about being able to relate to someone or identify with someone about an area that you struggle with, just knowing that you're not the only one that's going through this. You're not the only one that has gone through this. You're not uniquely broken, it's just part of the human condition. And I think it's just an absolute tragedy that most of the time when we're going through a struggle, we do feel like we're isolated and that we're the only ones going through it. And it's not because it's true, but it's because as a society, we don't go around just airing our dirty laundry, our struggles, our trials and tribulations, because it ain't safe. These streets ain't safe. The world is a scary place, and it's a risk to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. So I completely get it. But also, it's my passion. I love to be me. I love to be honest. I love to be raw and like just authentic. And although even though it's something that I love to do, it is difficult for me to be vulnerable at times, but it's just something in me that's like, I know that it serves not just myself, but others. And so as long as I can do it, whenever I can, I will. And I'm hopeful that it can bless others in the way that it has blessed me. There is a YouTuber, influencer, vlogger, all that stuff, Belief in Fatherhood. I'm an avid follower. And maybe a couple weeks ago, he had posted a video showing it was he and his wife, and their one of their boys, one of their sons, is having a hard time in school with this assignment. And the video shows them kind of, all just rallying behind him, trying to encourage him through this tough season. And if long suffering was a person, it was them. And just the difficulty in being encouraging and gentle yet stern, and trying to discipline him through it when he is just acting out because he is frustrated and it is hard and he's a kid. And so at the end of the video, he gave a shout out to single parents that are dealing with these difficulties of parenthood by themselves. But then he made a particular aside to the separated parents that are co-parenting. And he acknowledged the fact that although there are two parents, you each have 100% of the responsibility for the time that you're with your child. And when I tell you, I felt so incredibly seen and heard and understood, because that concept does feel like it gets lost on people many times. Not that anybody has a responsibility to understand, but although I am single and I am a parent, my daughter absolutely has two active parents in her life. But that does not change the fact that I am responsible for 100% of her during the time that I'm with her, that she's with me. And so, yeah, often it does feel like a little bit of a silent struggle. And so it just felt so encouraging to hear that specific sentiment echoed by somebody that I don't know, kind of look up to and just value their perspective and opinion on things. So I'm hoping that in much the same way, I can offer that comfort to others that might be going through something that I am going through or have gone through or just have insight on, yeah, I really hope that I can be that. Oh, and back to the almost divorcee. I am in the process of a divorce, but it's not final yet. And so I don't know much about law, but I know that I need to be quiet. I need to be careful about what things I share and don't share. And so for that purpose, I might tiptoe around the subject a little bit right now, more than I'd like to. But once it's over, I absolutely plan to share more, hopefully, depending on how y'all act. But yeah, that is absolutely the goal. And so, yeah, please leave any thoughts or comments you have in the comments below. Any topics that you would like me to cover, any questions that you have for me, anybody that you think I should reach out to, if you want to reach out to me and have a conversation, any resources that you want to point me to, I'm here for it all, because I really do want this to be helpful to others, to the viewers. I don't want it to just be a soapbox where I just share all of my dirty secrets. That's not what it's about at all. I really just want to encourage people that they're not alone, and that life is ghetto as fuck, in the words of my best friend. And I think we should talk about it. All right. So like, share, subscribe, all the things. And I can't wait to see you in another video. All right. Bye.